This is a story about how a business partnership can build a successful business. They have faced innumerable challenges, but the both of them, how they ground each other, the way they calm each other down, the way they're there for each other, back each other up, is truly why they've been successful. With a huge round of applause and a standing ovation, please help me welcome on stage Vineet, Wadhwani and Tony Alex.
Two states you must have heard in love stories. Ours is a story of two different states in business partnership. Hi, I'm Tony Alex.
Hi, I'm Vineet Wadhwani, and we are the founders of Trident Automation Systems Pvt. Limited.
Generally, you find business partners who are either relatives, friends from a long time, or people who have worked together in the same industry.
In our case, it was none of the above. So there must be a lot of things common between us, right?
Well, I'm a South Indian.
I am a North Indian.
I'm a non-vegetarian.
I am a pure vegetarian.
I'm a Christian.
I am a Hindu.
So basically, nothing matches except our values and intent to do good ethical business together.
We started this.
Thank you.
We started this company 12 years back, and we had a very small office and hardly a couple of team members.
Currently, we serve brands like Dmart, Decathlon, ITC, Zepto, Lifestyle, and many more across the country.
And here is how our journey began.
I belong to a middle-class family. Like most South Indian parents, my parents also told me to take up engineering, so I did. They hoped I would end up successful with a high-paying IT job, just like my cousins and friends in the family circle. That did not happen. With no clue what to do next, I took up the job which came my way. It happened to be in a small firm, so I had to learn a lot of things the hard way. I slogged there for 2.5 years, and then I understood this 9 to 6 job is not my thing.
I belong from a very small town in Madhya Pradesh called Ratlam. Ratlam की गलियों से सुना ही होगा. So, since I am a Sindhi, I always was inclined towards business. I had seen my cousins and family members doing business. So I was always inclined. Immediately after my engineering, I started an enterprise into exports. It failed badly. It never took off. Competence problem. Engineering पढ़ के exports कर रहे हैं. Anyhow, then my cousins helped. They helped me to start an enterprise called Wadhwani Electronics. That was relatable. I was an electronics engineer, so I used to sell television sets and home theaters, mobile phones, SIM cards, and whatnot. I was pretty happy initially, but then I saw that I am getting burned out day by day. Because Sunday ho ya Monday, मुझे दुकान का शटर ही दिखता था. From morning 9 till evening 9. There was no RFIDs at that time, or probably I was not aware. So even I had to go for a holiday, I had to lock my shop. I was not trusting people. I was in a bad shape. I thought, what should I do? But मैंने सोचा मैंने ही choose किया है. Probably this is what I have chosen myself. So it's okay, let it be. But I was somewhere having that itch that, this is not for me, or I'm not for this, and there is something mismatch. One fine day in 2007, one of my friend who was working in Reliance, वो बोला विनीत भाई आपके लिए बहुत अच्छा scheme है. What scheme? बोला you sell these 300 SIM cards, within 2 months I'll give you gift of your life. I thought, wow, chalo, let me do it. I tried that. Fortunately, I achieved it. So he gave me a ticket to watch the T20 World Cup final in Johannesburg. I was so happy. That was the first World Cup in 2007, the T20 World Cup. I went there. So while I was flying, that was my first abroad trip. While I was flying, मैंने सोचा यार दुनिया कितनी बड़ी है और मैं इस छोटे से टाउन में क्या कर रहा हूँ? मैं nothing wrong. वो मेरी जन्मभूमि. I love it. But I have to do something big. कि क्या हो रहा है? And when I saw India winning the match, my God, I tell you, that was a different emotion altogether. I was like crying. I was happy. There were tears, and I don't know how to explain that in words. तब मैंने सोचा अब तो भगवान भी इशारा कर रहा है कुछ तो बड़ा करना पड़ेगा. चलो let's see what to do. While I was flying back, I decided. I took a call. मैं अपना चलता हुआ धंधा बंद कर दूंगा. And I will go for a job. फिर मैंने सोचा कहाँ जाएंगे जॉब करने के लिए. First I discussed with my parents. My dad was very supportive. He was a doctor, but he never gave that baggage or burden to me कि डॉक्टर के बेटे को डॉक्टर बनना है. No, he told जो तेरे को अच्छा लगे तू कर बेटा. I thought okay. He told go ahead and close this business. Go, what do you want to do? I told, ठीक है, I'll go to Mumbai. क्यों? क्योंकि मुंबई में काम करने वालों की बहुत कीमत होती है, बिजनेस कैपिटल है इंडिया का. I thought I'll go to Mumbai. लोग कहते हैं बिजनेस शुरू करना मुश्किल होता है. How many of you agree? बिजनेस शुरू करना मुश्किल होता है कि नहीं? Raise your hands, come on. मुश्किल होता है ना, आप सब बिजनेस ओनर्स हैं यहाँ पे. मैं कहता हूँ धंधा शुरू करने से ज़्यादा मुश्किल होता है बिजनेस को, चलते हुए बिजनेस को बंद करना. I did that. I took that call. लोगों ने बहुत मजाक उड़ाया, बहुत मजाक उड़ाया. People laughed at me. देखो डॉक्टर का लड़का बिजनेस करने आया था, he is a failure. लोगों ने बोला अपने आप को सिंधी बोलता था, सी फेलियर, कुछ नहीं हुआ, 3 साल में भाग रहा है शहर छोड़ के. बोला कोई बात नहीं, लेट इट बी, यू थिंक वॉट एवर, गो टू हेल. आई क्लोज्ड माई ईयर्स. यार चोरी थोड़ी कर रहा था, ट्राई कर रहा था ना समथिंग गुड, तो व्हाई नॉट. आई थॉट आई विल टेक अ कॉल. मेरा दिल बोल रहा है मैं जाऊंगा, मेरे पेरेंट्स मेरे सपोर्ट में, मेरा भाई मेरे सपोर्ट में, मेरी भाभी मेरे सपोर्ट में, मैं जाऊंगा. आई विल गो. आई वेंट टू मुंबई. आई लैंडेड देयर. देन अगेन आई वाज शॉक्ड. मुझे लगा यार आ तो गए, अब करूंगा क्या. बट आई वाज सो डेस्परेट. विद इन अ वीक आई गॉट अ गुड जॉब. I worked in automation industry. I used to sell home automation stuffs and all. I was pretty happy. In between, job shift kiya, job change kiya, and then came an opportunity. So I shifted to Bangalore in 2010. While I shifted here, I was really not aware that I'm going to find my life partner and my business partner here in Bengaluru.
In Bangalore, we were working in the same field. So Vineet was working with a manufacturer, and I was working with a system integrator. So one fine day, Vineet visited our office. That's the first time we met. So to sell his product. So I was impressed with the presentation, and our company decided to collaborate with his company and start selling those products. So for some client requirements, we started getting in touch, and we gradually built a good rapport between each other.
So in 2011, I got married and I was working. I was pretty happy that, okay, chalo, somehow I'm well settled. But still that itch was there something. वो कीड़ा खत्म ही नहीं हो रहा था. कुछ तो कर रहे हैं, कुछ तो कर रहे हैं. So I thought the easiest way would be, to switch a job, because that's the logical way. So I tried to give some 4 or 5 interviews. Honestly, I'm confessing this between so many people that I couldn't crack any of those interviews. 4-5 interviews दिए, सब में fail, बुरी तरीके से fail. Then my wife told, भाई you try GMAT, you are already an engineer, कुछ MBA कर लो, थोड़ा better job मिल जाएगा. I tried to give GMAT. उसमें भी टन गोपाला, नो गुड स्कोर, couldn't do anything. I was really depressed. मैंने कहा अब क्या करूँ, इतना स्ट्रगल करके यहाँ तक आ गए हैं, फैमिली बढ़ रही है, my wife was due, अब क्या करें, how do we do it? So I just casually told her, यार I'm good for nothing ना. So she told, anyhow you're good for nothing, why don't you start your own business? And then on a serious note, she told, don't worry, I am doing job, so I'll take care of the family for 6 months. अगर कुछ नहीं हुआ तो तुम फिर से job कर लेना. I told, yeah, what an idea, Sarji. I mean, this was really like a Mentos moment for me. I was so happy. So I thought, chalo, let me do it. So I started this company called Trident Automation Systems, which was a proprietorship firm. And while I was working on a project, I used to discuss on and off sometimes with Tony. And that's how one day I just casually asked him, because I came to know he was looking for a job change. So I'm like, Tony bhai, can we become partners and can we work together? And to my pleasant surprise, he immediately told, okay.
Frankly, when Vineet asked me about running a business together, becoming partners, all I could think of was escaping from that 9 to 6 job. मैंने सोचा business will be easy. You can work on your own terms, your own timing. Boy, was I wrong. Sometimes ignorance is bliss. But the biggest challenge for me was to convince my parents. See, my dad is a bank manager and my mom a teacher. So they were used to getting salaries in time and planning the month accordingly. So for their son to come out of that comfort zone was something that they could not digest. So I started getting calls from family, friends, and relatives trying to convince me not to quit my job. Some auntie told me, "Arey beta, first you get married and then you quit your job. Otherwise, nobody will marry you." A close friend of my dad, he was in a very reputed position. So he called me and said, "See, your parents are very concerned, but you want to do business? Okay, give me your business plan. I will analyze, I will help you to set up this business." See, I was very confident on running the business, but I had no business plan. So I stopped picking his call. Somehow, I convinced my parents to give me 1 year, and if I failed, I will go back to finding another job. And that's how we started Trident Automation Systems Pvt. Limited.
So we had a small office. It was again.
Thank you.
So somewhere in 2014, we made the company officially as a private limited company. We both became the directors. We had a very small office, 12 by 12, and two team members. And we were very aggressive. We used to run left and right in Bangalore for orders, and we used to meet a lot of customers. We used to do a lot of cold calls, and because there was not much team, so we were the accountant. I used to make bills, and we were the HR managers of the company. Even we used to clean our office also every morning. We used to do every bit of the task, and pretty happy. But then we used to attend a lot of exhibitions because that was a place where it used to help us to network with people and meet channel partners and end customers.
So 1 year after we started the business, we attended an exhibition in Delhi. It was an exhibition related to our industry. There we met one of Vineet's friend, Delhi wala. So he asked, "Arey Vineet bhai, kaisa chal raha hai aapka business?" And he told him.
मैंने बोला जबरदस्त चल रहा है boss. We are doing great.
So then he said, "अच्छा, तो कितना है आपका turnover?"
मैंने बोला 25 lakhs per annum. We are super duper.
In our industry, 25 lakhs is like almost nothing because the margin levels are very thin. So I could see this guy smirk. So he was like literally laughing at us. I was feeling embarrassed. But he, on the other hand, was walking like king of the jungle, full josh. So I walked up to him and told him, "Vineet, see, we are small timers here. Let's be grounded. Let's not use words like badhiya, sabardast and all that." So what he told me back was, "Tony, we might have a small numbers now, but we have done the hard work an entire year. So let's be proud of it and let's own the numbers. The big numbers will come." This positive mindset has helped us wave through various difficult situations in the earlier days.
So years passed, we were somewhere around 2017-18, we were growing, we were doing good, and we reached around 4 crores of turnover, and we had around 15 team members, pretty happy, we thought, chalo, life is sorted now, it's going on good, it's really good, and we have cracked the code. So, but it came at a very big cost. We were not aware, it was like something again which was like, coming from the flipping in our life. We were not having any personal time, because we were so involved in every operation of the business that we had that frustration probably wherein, we used to vent out sometimes that frustration in front of a family member. We were not being good family people probably, I believe. So one fine day I called him and I told him, "Tony, aise nahi chalega yaar. I mean, if we have to grow, I can't foresee the growth because if we grow, we will just go mad. I mean, and I don't want this growth on the cost of family."
What we used to do back then was we do some sales and marketing, we get some orders. Then both of us are fully involved in the operations and the execution of the product. Once that is done, we both are involved in invoicing, accounting, handing over, payment follow-up. Then we realize there is no new orders. So again, we go back to marketing and sales. So if you look at our account books back then, it was like a consistent sine wave with sharp edges. January, February, March, April. That was the cycle.
In fact, we used to discuss with our family. So one fine day I was, discussing with Swati. I told, "Yaar, kuch maza nahi aa raha. I can't force anything. Hum kya kare?" So she told, "Arey, there is some ad in Times of India about National Achievers Conference, and I'll book tickets for both of you. Why don't you go and attend it? It will be very helpful for you." And I was pretty excited. I told, "Yes, let us go and attend it. Let's see what is there in National Achievers Conference."
When Vineet told me about Swati's gift of attending this conference, I was thinking, "Arey Swati, if you wanted to gift us something, give us a watch, wallet or something, or at least ticket to IPL. What is this ticket to some National Achievers Conference?" So anyway, it was taken, so we went there. I was already bored listening to some 3-4 speakers and was hoping the next one on stage is Mr. Jack Canfield, who was the main speaker of the event. But then again came one young, unheard guy by the name of Raju Talreja.
So we were not really aware of him, honestly speaking, by that time. But when he spoke, when he came on stage, and when he spoke, I was literally like crying inside. Because he told he had a mobile shop. I thought, "Arey yaar, even I had a mobile shop." Then he told he was in debt. मैंने कहा, "अरे बाबा, मैं भी उधारी में डूबा हुआ था." तो मैं कहा, "यार, we are sorted." मतलब इतना अच्छा लिंक बन गया. And I was very emotional. And then came his special pitch for the
Base program.
space program. I was pretty much interested, but I was so excited and interested. मैंने कहा, यार, मेरा तो rhythm बन गया है. मतलब I am somewhere connected to this guy. Attend करना ही है. बट कैजुअली मैंने थोड़ा अपने आप को कंट्रोल किया. टोनी भाई, शुड वी अटेंड इट? क्या लगता है?
I told him, "Arey, coaching mein and all, who will invest money? Let's go." And we started walking towards the exit.
So while we were going towards the exit, I told him, I'll just come from washroom. I went back, I chupke se swiped my card. So honestly, that was the first time I spoke lie to my business partner.
A question to all of you. Partnership में झूठ बोलना गलत है ना? You guys are supporting him. Arey, they teach us to support MSMEs, not all this kind of stuff.
नहीं, see, sometimes झूठ बोलना चलता है for the greater good. And you know, I also felt genuinely at that time that you know, पता नहीं कहाँ से जैसे भगवान ने किसी फरिश्ते को भेज दिया हमारे पास में. And I was really craving for him. मतलब शायद कभी भक्ति भाभी ने भी इतना क्रेव नहीं किया होगा. I was craving. Sorry भाभी. मतलब मैं सही में इतना क्रेव कर रहा था. मैं कहा मुझे राजीव चाहिए. And somehow मतलब God's grace. तो मैंने स्वाइप कर दिया. अच्छा, then I attended PACE program. अच्छा, that time it was all offline. तो मज़ा भी आ रहा था. हम लोग मिले. We went to this Lalit Ashok hotel. And so I had to somehow go from office. I told him I'm not there for 3 days, okay? So I went there, I attended. And there when he spoke from morning 8 till evening 8, my goodness, I was like immersed in it. And मैंने इतना कुछ सीखा उन 3 days में that I felt, you know, मैं इनको पता नहीं कितने सालों से या कितने जन्मों से ढूंढ रहा था. सच में शायद भगवान ने किसी फरिश्ते को भेज दिया मेरी लाइफ शॉर्ट करने के लिए, हमारी लाइफ शॉर्ट करने के लिए. मैं सच में मन से बोल रहा हूँ. और मैं बोला कि यार अब क्या करेंगे. एंड देन राजीव भाई ने बम फेंक दिया हमारे ऊपर. बोले अब MBA करना पड़ेगा. मैं कहा भाई साहब इसका कितना पैसा लगेगा. बोले इतना पैसा लगेगा. तो मेरे तो ऑनेस्टली स्पीकिंग तोते उड़ गए. फिर देन बट आई वाज स्टिल, मैंने बोला मुझे करना तो है ही, नो मैटर व्हाट. आई कॉल्ड हिम एंड आई वाज एक्चुअली ट्रेम्बलिंग क्योंकि मैंने सोचा यार अब इसको कौन समझाएगा. तो somehow I called him from the hotel reception. मैंने कहा टोनी फर्स्ट आई हैव टू मेक अ कन्फेशन. यार मैंने तेरे को झूठ बोला. आई एम सॉरी. आई हैव ऑलरेडी अटेंडेड PACE. PACE इज डन एंड आई एम वेरी हैप्पी. एंड नाउ वी हैव टू एनरोल फॉर MBA. वी हैव टू एनरोल फॉर MBA.
It was a surprise for me, a very unpleasant one. Here I am talking to vendors and trying to save 5,000, 10,000 for the company, and he is talking about investing a big amount for coaching. But then I asked him one single question. Do you really feel this guy can add value to our lives and businesses?
And immediately I told him that yes, he will add tremendous value to our businesses and to our lives. And that was hardly a conversation of probably 1 minute. And immediately Tony told, ठीक है, if you feel so, go ahead and sign up for it. I actually signed up on that day. So when I signed up, we were like,
we being service providers, most of our team members work from sites. So the main challenge to implement MBA was to get all the team members to office every 15 days. So people were like, why are you wasting our time? Let's finish the job and go home. But we stuck to the learnings, to what was taught to us, and implemented the process, and it was a game changer for us.
So initially we were not having any role clarity documents or any, you know, proper 360-degree reviews, or we were genuinely not aware what is the culture of a company. भाई हम engineers हैं, हम MBA नहीं हैं, हमें ये jargon नहीं आता. हमने भारतीय कल्चर सुना है, फॉरेन कल्चर सुना है, ये कंपनी का कल्चर किस चिड़िया का नाम है. We were really not aware, genuinely speaking. So after doing MBA, we got so much of clarity that, you know, this is how the culture is built. This is how nowadays we have very clear role clarity document for each and every team member. They review us also as a director. कि भाई तू डायरेक्टर तो है, काम कर रहा है कि नहीं कर रहा है. They also give us feedback. We are really open to it.
See, before MBA, we used to do firefighting in business. After MBA, we actually started doing firefighting in business. That's right. After analyzing the market, we started a new vertical of providing firefighting systems to our customers, which is now the major contributor to our revenue.
Initially, just before MBA, our turnovers were around 4 crores per annum. When we completed MBA, within 1 year, since we implemented genuinely, within 1 year we reached to 7 crore rupees per annum. That was like a 75% growth within 1 year.
Then came the special month of March 2020, COVID. So on March 3rd, we had opened an account in Yes Bank and transferred all our funds to it. On March 5th, Yes Bank completely froze due to RBI's moratorium against them. So we were financially stuck. And then on 22nd March came the lockdown. So all our customers who were supposed to pay us said, you will have to wait. We don't have any instructions from the top management. So that was a very bad stage for us financially.
In fact, on March 21st, I lost my hero of my life. My dad passed away on that day. I was, मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा था, and I couldn't go. So my elder brother did all the rituals, मतलब जो last rituals होता है. So I felt very bad कि अरे यार मतलब मेरे हीरो थे, उन्होंने कभी मेरे को बर्डन नहीं दिया कि तुमको डॉक्टर का बेटे को डॉक्टर बनना पड़ेगा. वो बोलते जो तेरा मन करे कर बेटा, जो तेरा जी करे कर, तू कुछ बड़ा करेगा जिंदगी में. बहुत सपोर्ट करते थे मेरे को.
So all the employees were also in doubt. They didn't know what to do. So, and Vineet was going through this personal trauma. But when I told him about the situation at office, he said immediately, let's arrange a Zoom call.
So we called everybody on Zoom. हमने हिम्मत बांधी. I tried to come back. हमको करना तो पड़ेगा. जो हैं उनका ध्यान तो रखना पड़ेगा. So we called everybody on Zoom call और हमने उनको बोला कि हमारे कंपनी में there will be no layoffs in the name of COVID, no matter what. And आज हम ट्रिब्यूट दे रहे हैं टाटा सर को. Genuinely we follow him. तो उन्होंने तब अनाउंस किया 1500 करोड़ रुपए दान देंगे भारत के लिए कि हम हमारे 25-50 लोगों का ध्यान नहीं रख सकते. So we thought there will be no layoffs. We announced it to our people. There will be no layoff in our company. You don't worry at all. And our team members also came for our help.
I would say it is because of the good culture we had imbibed by then. The senior members suggested that all of us take partial salaries for a few months because they understood our financial situation. And because of our team, we were able to slide through that difficult situation. And after that came second wave, third wave, nothing affected us.
And now, generally speaking, once we did MBA, we had such a good clarity about how to take care of our team members. जैसा कल विकास देविकृति सर भी बोले थे, हम actually वो सब कुछ करते हैं. We were feeling so connected yesterday because राजीव ने हमें सिखाया, go for outstation trips with your team. We acknowledge our team members. We go for outstation trips together. We acknowledge the best performers of our team. We give them awards. We recognize their contribution. And there is a so vibrant environment in our office that everybody is very happy to work.
Back when we were doing 25 lakhs, that's 10 years back, and now on track to do 25 crores, we have the same mission. That is to give value to our customers, to provide jobs for the deserving, and to provide a good environment for our team members.
We have created not just turnover. I mean, turnover is good. Certainly, we've reached to this good level. But we have also, we started with just 2 team members, and today we are a team member of 51 engineers.
So we have expanded to 10 plus cities now, but this has not taken away our personal time. Now we have more personal time for ourselves. I was very passionate about badminton back in college, but then with work and business, I had to completely stop it. Few years back, I restarted competing in tournaments, and last year, I won the state badminton masters championship. I even represented Karnataka in the nationals. Thank you.
I used to, always feel कि मैं अपनी फैमिली को कभी abroad नहीं ले गया. मतलब इतने बरसों से काम कर रहे हैं, इतने धक्के खा लिए, सब कुछ किया. My wife also used to say, अरे यार तुम इतना करते हो, मैंने इतना support किया, कभी विदेश नहीं ले गए तुम. Last year I traveled to Dubai with my entire family. And I did not have to worry at all what is happening back in business because we were really sorted with our systems, processes and structures.
A few learnings from our journey. Any business is not a one-man show. You need to invest in a team. Build them, trust them, train them. Do not blame them. Let them make mistakes. Earlier, when some of our team members made mistakes or came to us with a problem, we would tell them, okay, if you cannot do it, why are you even here? I will do it myself. So that attitude has changed now. We sit with them and engineer a solution. So together we solve the problem, and next time they will do it themselves. This has a very lasting impact.
I have a question from you. क्या दुनिया में divorce नहीं होते हैं ना? तो क्या लोगों ने शादी करना छोड़ दिया? नहीं ना भाई. तो पार्टनरशिप नहीं चलेगी. इस डर से हम पार्टनरशिप करने से ही पहले क्यों रुक जाते हैं? Look at us. We are partners from 10 plus years. We are proud to say that. And हमारे role clarity है हमारे पास. Some departments he will head, some departments I head. Somewhere he takes a final call. Somewhere I take a final call. और ऐसा नहीं कि हम मिस्टेक्स नहीं करते, वी डू लॉट ऑफ मिस्टेक्स, वी ओन देम, वी लर्न फ्रॉम देम एंड देन वी गो अहेड टुगेदर.
Give maximum value to your customers. We have had clients who called us and asked us to give a more fancier product or a costlier product, which would give us more margin. But since we know that that is not the right solution for them, we educate them and then we convince them to go for the cheaper option. This way, they stick with us through life.
And finally, guys, I would humbly, with folded hands, I'll say, be proud of your numbers. आप आज छोटा कर रहे हो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. लोग मजाक उड़ाएंगे, उड़ाने दो. कान बंद कर लो. Be thick skinned, no matter what. वही लोग जो आज आपका मजाक उड़ा रहे हैं ना, जब आपका टर्नओवर बढ़ जाएगा, वही लोग लाइन में खड़े होकर ऑटोग्राफ और फोटोग्राफ मांगेंगे आपके साथ में. Thank you again for giving this opportunity, and really we are indebted by Rajiv, Karan and entire team of QL1. Thank you guys. Thank you so much.